So, Jay Williams, JWill, got that show, Max Kellerman, Keyshawn Johnson. They had a little discussion about, you know, uh, who's the best duos, you know, and JWill, number five, KD, Kyrie, number four, CP3, Booker, what else, number four, and then number three, he had Giannis, Middleton. Middleton's a 50, 40, 90 guy. Giannis is the most dominant player, in terms of power in the league. In terms of like speed and power mixture, you know, not dominant overall. Steph's actually the most dominant because he can beat you from, 3 point, mid range, at the rim, running without the ball, you know. So he's more the most dominant from a finesse standpoint. Oh, anyway, so number two is Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Hey, what those dudes did in the finals, it's like they kind of deserve that, like to be number two. Those boys are tough, man. They went up against Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving in the first round. He swept them. Of course, they have Marcus Smart and good role players like Horford Smart, Robert Williams and stuff. Um, and then he didn't want to count guys like Jokic and Jamal Murray because Murray was injured. Anthony Davis, he was injured. Even LeBron was injured. Um, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George can't really count them because Kawhi was injured. So he's wanted like a healthy team. Teams that were healthy. The duos that was healthy basically. So he put Steph and Wiggins at number one. Said, man, because it is though, man. They won a championship, and those two were the two best players. That they were, Batman and Robin. Steph was Batman. Andrew Wiggins was Robin. Like mid range and occasional threes, going to the rack, putting moves with his footwork, using his athleticism, playing defense on Jaylen Brown, Tatum, or really Tatum. He was going at him. He kind of matches his height and body length, body size, very very similar. Andrew Wiggins is the number one overall pick. Just like Tatum was the number three overall pick. Both top three picks. They both got damn near the same talent. So yeah, Wiggins did the damn thing. So him and Steph deserve that number one spot. Real talk. And of course, Max Kellerman always got to have an issue with something, Of course, right? But Keyshawn Johnson, aka Meeshawn Johnson, I'm glad he actually agreed, because I thought, he was going to disagree. I mean, he disagreed with the other stuff, but he was okay with Steph and Wiggins. Okay, so I give him a pass on that. Whatever you want to say about the other lists, whatever. The rest of the list, because as long as you agree on Steph and Wiggins, because them two was the most dominant boys, like they were though. Like Wiggins was even cutting to the basket, just straight playing with them boys, man. Wiggins got to do that game in, game out this season, But he showed up for the playoffs. This is what we've been waiting for, like, because he's a talent. He's a unique talent, man. He got size, like. Boys got a bunch of 6'8" dudes. That 6'6" to like 6'9" dudes. Bunch of like tall, lanky, athletic. Wiggins 6'8", length, quick feet. Kuminga 6'8". Patrick Baldwin, our new draft pick, is like 6'10". Gui Santos 6'8". Our draft picks and stuff. So yeah, Steph and Wiggins, they're gonna have even more help this season. Because Kuminga and Moody, they're going to get better. Wiseman, oh my gosh. Anyway, back to the duos. Clay's probably going to be another year removed from injury, obviously. So, that's what we got. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we got, yo. It's going to be on and popping. I'm just loving this, man. Got a lot of talent. So Wiggins should blossom even more. He's gonna be what, 28 this season. I mean, he's in his prime, man. Whew. I mean, he was in his 8th year this past year, so he was a vet. And he could do a lot of stuff on that court, and it showed. And we're just blessed to have that talent. Wiggins finally showed that he's a Robin. He really was supposed to be our number 3 option, but he played a little Clay. Plays a little Clay Thompson role. But yeah, man. So JWill, it's just a good list, man. You got to put Tatum and Brown because they went to the, finals. They lost to the Warriors, but still, don't even matter, man, because the Warriors, they won. Wiggins and Steph. Stefferton, top duo, man. Real talk, that's lovely. Wiggins showed why he was the number 1 pick. He played huge, man. Played huge basketball, and that's just what we need him to do. Continue going forward, man. Max Kellerman, he loves him. Some LeBron James, that's his man. Max Kellerman, top 5 LeBron fanboy on TV. One day I'm going to name my entire top 5. It's kind of obvious, though, but anywho, that's a story for another day. Keyshawn Johnson, hey, man, you know what's up, man. You saw Steph and Wiggins just ball out. Point guard, small forward. Ain't seen a point guard, small forward dominate that much since Steph and KD in the finals. That was supposed to be Kyrie and KD this year, but a lot of ISO ball, a lot of ridiculousness. Just not being. It was all about individuals, just like Goran Dragic said. Individual play. So in the Warriors, that ball moves, man. That ball moves. Freaking loving this, man. And Wiggins is perfect for a perfect team for him, so he got to stay with us because he'll be asked to be the guy somewhere else, and that's not really him. If he can be that 3rd option, that's where he really belongs. Wiggins, he outplayed Tatum. Locking up Tatum. They say, oh, Jason Tatum. He outplayed Durant in the first round. Okay, to an extent he did, but he had a lot of defensive help on his team. So that means Jason Tatum's better than Durant. That's what Max Kellerman was saying, basically. Because, I get it, KD, he's not in his prime anymore. Some people think Tatum's better than Durant right now because he won in the first round over him. But, Wiggins locked up Tatum. Outplayed him on both ends. Is Wiggins better than Tatum? Probably not, but Wiggins is part of the best duo right now. Steph and Wiggs. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that. But, yeah. Hey, like and subscribe to the notification bell, y'all. JWill, good list. Damn good list.